in rap.
Online collaboration's great and stuff, but like the actual like feeling of being like in the moment and like creating like, yes, we got this, like let's go. And it's a feeling like nothing I've ever experienced.
White collar bringing heat, we ain't even hit the peak.
It feels like we've known each other for years.
I've seen D-Bird on camera. I've seen his stupid little dab, and I hate it. I've seen Cody Nash, jittery and amped up when he's excited about, conspiracy theory he wants to talk about. I would have been more surprised if somebody behaved differently than what I've already come to know.
It's crazy to see you and you and you.
Soul of a golden god, by my team, a mansion to rapping and then wrote it off. No fraud, an MC and a sex beast. Trying to find a balance, truly excel when I spread cheese. Yeah, I'm what the internet needs, but what the streets hate. It's my birthday, come blow the candle out on this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
How serious are we about putting together an album and then having it filmed?
To be honest with you, I have no idea what the last mixtape is.
This is the last mixtape. This documentary is the last.
Oh, is that what this is?
That's what it's called.
Lord knows I'ma give it all I got. I'm never giving in. If I rise to the top, it'll pay off in the end. Sometimes I feel lost, I don't know where to begin. Ain't trying to stop. Yeah, I can do this.
D-Bird just mentioned to me this idea of going out to a mansion in Texas and recording an album, and that's kind of right up my alley.
People who've never met before in real life, putting them in a house and saying you have this much time to create an album.
Okay, it is a real place, yes.
Hell yeah.
White Collar Rhymes is exactly what it says. It's just, people who work jobs in rap.
Online collaboration's great and stuff, but like the actual like feeling of being like in the moment and like creating like, yes, we got this, like let's go. And it's a feeling like nothing I've ever experienced.
White collar bringing heat, we ain't even hit the peak.
It feels like we've known each other for years.
I've seen D-Bird on camera. I've seen his stupid little dab, and I hate it. I've seen Cody Nash, jittery and amped up when he's excited about, conspiracy theory he wants to talk about. I would have been more surprised if somebody behaved differently than what I've already come to know.
It's crazy to see you and you and you.
Soul of a golden god, by my team, a mansion to rapping and then wrote it off. No fraud, an MC and a sex beast. Trying to find a balance, truly excel when I spread cheese. Yeah, I'm what the internet needs, but what the streets hate. It's my birthday, come blow the candle out on this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
How serious are we about putting together an album and then having it filmed?
To be honest with you, I have no idea what the last mixtape is.
This is the last mixtape. This documentary is the last.
Oh, is that what this is?
That's what it's called.
Lord knows I'ma give it all I got. I'm never giving in. If I rise to the top, it'll pay off in the end. Sometimes I feel lost, I don't know where to begin. Ain't trying to stop. Yeah, I can do this.
D-Bird just mentioned to me this idea of going out to a mansion in Texas and recording an album, and that's kind of right up my alley.
People who've never met before in real life, putting them in a house and saying you have this much time to create an album.
Okay, it is a real place, yes.
Hell yeah.
White Collar Rhymes is exactly what it says. It's just, people who work jobs in rap.
Online collaboration's great and stuff, but like the actual like feeling of being like in the moment and like creating like, yes, we got this, like let's go. And it's a feeling like nothing I've ever experienced.
White collar bringing heat, we ain't even hit the peak.
It feels like we've known each other for years.
I've seen D-Bird on camera. I've seen his stupid little dab, and I hate it. I've seen Cody Nash, jittery and amped up when he's excited about, conspiracy theory he wants to talk about. I would have do the thing. Hello. Boom, boom, boom. Gunshots. Welcome.
Hello, puppet.
I am Dice. I'm here with D Bird himself, the man, the myth, the legend.
These birds. What's up?
Do you have a fear of birds? Do you like birds?
I'd say generally no. It happens to be, something attached to me forever because of my name. But yeah, you like see a dead bird on the side of the road, you're like, oh, I could cross the street. You know what I mean?
Does that mean
Like
it's
I'm not
safer
trying to
when the
get bird
bird is
flu.
dead?
I think dead birds definitely a risk factor there. I'm not gonna like, oh, let me go like give it CPR or anything, Also, if you're slamming into windows, sorry about it. We here now though, so learn about mirrors.
Do you find that people who are willing to give like small potential roadkill animals like CPR and like mouth to mouth, are those like regular people that you would associate with?
Fuck no. Those are the people that like are going to contract super AIDS, and hopefully it doesn't spread into a contagion on a pandemic level. I mean, I view it the same way as like people that ride motorcycles in between cars, right? Like, yeah, it's minorly annoying as a regular car on the road. You see them just zipping, zopping. You're like, I have to be extra careful not to murder you accidentally. Well, it's only a matter of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think you're just, asking for it.
Yeah. But what is super AIDS? Like, if you have AIDS, what is it? Just extra AIDS, AIDS plus? Like, what's super AIDS?
Yeah, it's AIDS times 10.
Good Lord. I don't know. I
Sully
know.
knows. Ask Sully.
I'm not asking that young man anything. Just gonna get started with the subscriber show that we do every Wednesday, where we chit chat for a bit. Got a few tracks that we want to play, but today, most notably, we're gonna do some catch up on D Bird's life advice that you famously have done, and see what people were asking for the last month and a half or so since you last did it.
Yeah, it was one of those things where I was just so full of knowledge, so good of tips, and so full of good tips and tricks, life advice. I was like, why keep it all to myself? Like I deserve the opportunity to share this wealth and make your lives better.
I'm sure people have been missing out on Super AIDS, so we look forward to seeing what kind of advice that you have to give.
Hey, first advice, don't go fucking poke roadkill. Don't try to cook it. Don't try to, breathe into its mouth. That's fucked. You're gonna get rabies on top of the Super AIDS. Don't cook it. I know some people like grab roadkill and make burgers out of it. Insane.
If your lovely girlfriend brought home like a squirrel and she was like, D Bird, I found this squirrel on the side of the road. It had got hit by a car. I think it, broke an arm or something. So I CPR'd it to life, gave it mouth to mouth. Can you ride us up to the vet so we can get it nursed back to health? Are you driving?
I would say 1 second, Kelsey. I'd go into the kitchen. I'd put on my, cleaning gloves, the hard rubber ones. I'd come back out, take this from her hand and punt it, just drop kick it right over the fucking neighbor's house. That's what I'd do.
You're a cruel man. Cruel man.
Hey, natural selection, baby.
If with what humans have done to the world, is a car hitting a squirrel natural selection still? Does that count?
I mean, if a lower being brings prey to me, yes.
Prey, that's what they are now. All right, Mr. Top of the food chain, stay out of your way. That's got to be the most fucked up thing when, like, if a human kills an animal and they just dab on its carcass.
I mean, I'm never interested in hunting, but if I was a hunter, you gotta add a dab or two.
Do you think Neanderthals dabbed on their prey?
I think they did worse stuff, to be honest.
Gross. All right. Well, before we get into D Bird's advice, we got a few tracks in the queue. We got Fallen Dove Unit,
Merc. Who's Merc? And
New
then
one for
Stevie.
me.
Stevie.
Perfect.
Shout out Stevie for joining the music making community.
Shout out.
So let's take a listen to Fallen Dove first. Here is Glow Again, produced by Utah.
Glow, glow, glow.
No, Glow Again, not Get Low. But shout out to the Yin Yang Twins.
Glow, glow, glow again.
Turn our souls up, dirty piece of know the one that make me whole. And my smile got a glow again, cause you my golden girlfriend. With goals we understand, we going with our plan. Love and get married with no hatchet to bury, cause we gonna fairly turn it ain't scary. I never draw worry, cause you perfect paper. Let's get your fairy tale loving way safer. Cause you're my only love when you for me. No, you're my only, I need you to hold me. Cause you're my only love when you for me. No, you're my only, I need you to hold me. Where the love that hold you, no, turn our souls up. Dirty piece of know the one that make me whole. And my smile got a glow again, cause you're my golden girlfriend. With goals we understand, we going with our plan. Girl, you're so fine, come over here and be mine. You're more red than anyone, give it twin, so divine. When I start from the bomb, go to the top of the good spot. Feel deeper with no problem, that's covered in sex lock. Where the love that hold you, know, turn our souls up. Girl, you need to know the one that make me whole. And my smile got a glow again, cause you my golden girlfriend. With goals we understand, we going with our plan. Where the love that hold you, know, turn our souls up. Girl, you need to know the one that make me whole. And my smile got a glow again, cause you my golden girlfriend. With goals we understand.
All right, that was The Fallen Dove with Glow Again, a song made for Wifey.
Are you sure that's not a song made for his Wi-Fi?
It's spelled Wifey, so I believe it's Wifey.
I think more people should do love ballads to the routers. I digress. I think right off the bat, the technical suggestions I would give are the overdubs are too loud. Push those into the back. The main verses, there's two layers meshing on top of each other that are just, again, too loud. Or rather, both of those levels don't need to be the same volume, right? So one of the mains, turn that down as well. And then the other one, you got to turn it up because everything else is just clashing over it, right? Yeah, I mean, I think there's still the issue of kind of the half sing chant. You got the sing chants delivery, and got to figure out a way to kind of break you out of that. I think some pieces of this were decent. You know, it's not bad. It's not one of the worst songs that I've heard from you. I just think that a lot of the technicalities need some work, starting with some of the areas I said. I'll give it a 4.5.
Yeah, I think the doubles kill the quality a lot. It just makes it hard to, I don't want to say it makes it hard to understand what you're saying. It just makes it a crowded listen. Like it's unnecessary layers that makes it feel crowded or sound crowded. And yeah, just kind of like, I don't know. I wouldn't say that it's one of the, like you said, I don't think it's anywhere near like one of the worst or bad. It just feels like there's something off with the performance where it could feel stronger. And maybe removing the doubles might help in that case, because it makes it harder to listen to. But I think you sound more confident. It just sounds very crowded with both layers playing at the same time. So, I think I'm at a 4. I think just the technical things are what holds it back from feeling like a better presentation. Some of the pronunciation feels slightly off, but I feel like some of that could be just cleaned up very quickly. I don't think it's far off. I just think there's like small technical things that hold it back. But also, I would say in general, this is more subjective, more of my opinion. I'm not a fan of like songs dedicated to people, because you get in your feels about it, and you're like, you want to express something that nobody else is really going to understand, and that message doesn't always connect. Like me not liking a song about your wifey, you might feel like it's like a personal attack, and I just don't like the song.
You scared.
But it's like the same thing I said about YPG. I'm like, man, I don't want to hear a song about his girl.
Dice hates love. He prefers single, miserable, and alone.
Gunshot. Thank you.
So they're gonna hate speech you. Yeah, let's see it. Hopefully we can review it together on next Wednesday's show.
I don't think that a hate speech song about me during Black History Month is going to go over well, Sully. So maybe wait until March.
Well, it is the shortest month of the year, so we don't have that much time left.
What? 11 days. Sully did ask, do we think Neanderthals used corpses as pleasure toys? Unfortunately, yes.
What else are you going to do when you're out Neanderthaling?
Yeah. What else are they going to be humping?
Yeah. Wasn't dinosaurs. Cartoons lied to you.
Why couldn't humans exist with dinosaurs?
I'm sure there's a very scientific answer, written in textbooks somewhere, but instead I'll say, duh. That's my answer.
Maybe a little asteroid held us back. Who knows?
Who knows?
All right, we got a few more tracks. Unit has a song in his Norwegian tongue that he made with his sister. Told us to go easy on her. Don't diss her too hard. She's born in 2014, as if we care what year she was created. Review on how good it sounds and how well he managed to make a rap with a child that has no experience whatsoever.
I feel like we're being set up for failure. It's like, look, guys, she sucks so bad. She's the worst. You're going to hate it. But please be nice. I'll be real. And also maybe nice. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give my first impression. I'm always nice. What are we talking about?
I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm just going to say, here's Unit and his sister.
Jeg liker ikke skolen. Skolen ikke bra. Hater matte, jeg hater gym. Jeg liker ikke fag.
Skolen gir deg dummere, og jeg har bevis. Hang med min klasse. Klassen ikke vis.
Jeg har så masse jeg vil si, men får ikke det til. For at lærerne opptatt med en annen elev.
Fokuserer ikke på retting, bruker alt for lang tid på retting. Rapper på beats og festing.
I feel like the opposite happens.
Jeg André, jeg dronning på Oslo. Jeg kan fange hest med å kaste en lasso. På ett sekund jeg opp på en hest. Den styler på fest. Alle vet jeg best.
Alle vet hun best. Hvorfor full på en test? Pølse opp på middagsbordet med for aldri rest. Er det pølse nå til middag? Jeg jo alltid en gjest. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Jeg kulast, jeg vet det ruller. Med min søster liker jeg å tulle. Pluss min bror og min mor. Jeg så kul så overhodet mulig.
Yeah. Hun kulast av alle. Hun får deg til å falle. Hun sober du balle, feirer jul med familie. Du kan si hun tralle. Har sagt det før, men hun best av alle.
Alle i verden blir med på ferden. For å bli ferdig med skole, så kommer fest i en hule. Alle vet med rule.
Rule ikke i fag, men vet at vi vil være ferdig en dag. Yeah, jeg kan hente en sag og kutte ned tre for å bygge et hus. Yeah, mus i hus, jeg kan være katten og jage den. Yeah, Juicy Bruce, Cola og Fanta og Pepsi alltid mitt hjem.
Hva skal du med et hus du har allerede ett?
Ja, jeg vet, men jeg kan selge det og tjene penger så lett.
Gir mening, du har ikke jobb.
Hæ? Du slem. Bitch.
All right, D Bird.
Yeah.
I know we've mentioned before, hey, it would be nice to hear some of your music in your native tongue. After hearing this, I fully understand why he does his music in English.
Oh shit!
No, no, no.
Roasted.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's got to be tough to kind of formulate what you hear in American hip hop and translate that to Norwegian and have the same cadences, the same feeling, the same rhymes, and like I don't know. I can understand
But he
why
had the oof de doof. He said oof de doof.
Oof the doof. I mean, he made it work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I liked it.
it sounds good for what it is. I'll put it like that. Like I think his parts sounded pretty good. Obviously his sister is, a child as he refers to it. Timing isn't as polished and as crisp, but she seemed more relaxed than I would expect from somebody who's never made a song. Just, slight off in the timing and like how to, put the feeling where like the emphasis on the words where I think it needs to be. Sometimes it just felt like she was just reading it, which probably was. But no, it wasn't horrible. It's just like a little throwaway track that one person knew what they were doing and the other person was just saying things. And both of them said a bunch of jibble jabble because I didn't understand it.
Bunch of oof de doofs.
Bunch of oof de doofs. If I had to rate it, I'll give it a 5. Like I don't hate it. I don't love it. But I think that if you took your sister off and you like filled in the empty spots, it would be like a 7.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think Dice put it perfectly when he said it. It just sounded like a song where one person knew what they were doing and then the other person didn't. But it was surprising how well they did for both their age and their experience, right? Like, I think even though I could kind of tell they were reading off of like a paper or, just they were unsure of how to use their voice confidently, there was an element of confidence there that it didn't make me like uncomfortable, if that makes sense. So I shout out to your sister, to be honest. I think that's pretty impressive for where they're at. But you could kind of hear just from a technical perspective, you could hear the plugins, the punch-ins, right? I could hear when the microphone comes on, and in the mix, I think there's things you can do as the engineer to kind of smooth that out so it's not so obvious, like, oh, she's doing one line by one line, right? And I think that instantly would improve the technicalities of it. But yeah, not bad. Definitely not the vibe I thought it was going to be either. It started out with bitch. You're like, okay, so now we're the idiots.
We're the problem, huh?
Yeah. We just got roasted in Norwegian. Have no idea what they're saying, but fuck us. Shout out. I'll give it a 6.
Yeah. Not bad. I was pleasantly surprised.
I'll also say I'm not mad at Unit's native tongue. I think that's pretty fun. I think it's cool to listen to. Obviously I don't speak Norwegian, so the lyrics could be anything, but there is a fun tonality and kind of a tongue twistiness to it. There's
it's
like
all tongue twisters.
exaggerated vowels and
it's not to pretend that we're smart or anything, but it's interesting how linguistics evolved. That's a language, and English is a language. Spanish, all the languages evolve, and like him saying all that stuff means something to somebody, and you just kind of like stare at it blankly, like I don't know what the hell is going on here.
Feel like that when I'm talking to. I've felt that way in the past when I've talked to some people in person. Like we speak the same language, but you could just tell like blank eyes, no recollection of what the word means.
Like the worst part when you're speaking to somebody in a different language is like trying to pick up on the tone of their voice. Like, are you threatening me? Are you angry? Or are we cool right now? Like, am I in danger?
Am I in danger?
you got to use your like, okay, is this how are they standing? Are they frowning? Are eyebrows raised. Like, am I in danger right now? Or is this person just casually talking to me? I think Norwegian and like German are one of those, or some of those languages where it's a little bit forceful, and you got to like kind of observe the body language in addition to the verbal language.
Yeah, some languages are a little bit more
A little feisty,
feisty, if you will. Yeah. All right. I think we sufficiently Norwegian that track.
Yeah, we did our thing. We tried.
Norwegian it. What's up, Greg Bebe? How we do? Did you have a good birthday?
Pause. We're not ready yet. All right, here is
a whole track on Spotify. Okay.
Myrk.
Beat Market Volume 2.
Myrk. I hope I'm getting this right. I'm sorry.
That could be.
What could it be?
It sure is. Shout out Suckaby for giving me this beautiful shirt of the last mixtape. You a real one.
I'm not going to say that I'm jealous, but I am going to say I feel like that's not fair.
Well, life isn't fair. Fuck you. How about that?
Shout out Suckaby. I was telling Bird before the show, me and Suckaby were amazed at some crazed lunatic in my comments on the social media yesterday, just going off, and then ended up talking to himself because I'm like, I don't owe you a response. Just because I think everybody needs to learn, just because you have the ability to post something into the internet void doesn't mean anybody has to actually acknowledge you, especially if you come unprompted into somebody else's comments and just start going off on them.
I had a guy that I worked with once where like all of us were pretty close friends in the office back when you went into an office. So us on the sales floor, you know, you're grinding, you're like in the trenches, and then you like release the steam by going out and drinking and forming real bonds and real friendships. Well, new people ended up joining the team after, like a year, 2 years, 3 years of us working together. And they saw everyone was really close, and they're like, oh, I want to be a part of this.
Of course.
And so they'd overhear us planning like, hey, what are you doing later? We're thinking about going to the Blazer game. Do you want to go? Should we go to the Blazer game? And they'd be, oh, you guys going to the Blazer game? Can I go?
They'd invite
and
themselves.
They literally invited themselves
to
the fucking Blazer game, to the holiday party that my buddy was planning. And we actually got talked to from our boss saying, like, you can't socialize in front of them and expect them not to. And I said, what? I don't owe this random coworker who sucks an invite to us after hours social event. Fuck you.
I mean, I know we're supposed to be nice and decent people, but that's big loser energy. It's like,
big loser energy.
Like you don't just invite yourself to something other people are planning without them like, come on, you should join us, bro. Like, nah, yeah. you don't show up. Don't show up at the gathering that nobody included you in the planning.
Maybe hang out, be cool, and then you'll get an invite. But yeah big loser energy.
Oh, I do know something
also,
that I have that you don't have. Yeah, check out my Thug Nugget shirt. Yeah, my Thug Nugget hoodie. Yeah, you ain't got that shit, bitch.
I don't. Interesting. Okay.
Bitch.
That same coworker, I would be like catching up on like a crazy weekend that I had, and like we're all kind of talking in hushed voices, like, oh yeah, so like, yeah, we went out for some drinks, ended up going to the strip club. He would come over, nose his way into our conversation, like, oh, you guys went to a strip club, and shout it in front of the whole fucking office. I was like, shut up, guy, go, never mind, story over.
I love titties too.
Ugh.
Well, I hope that you never have to work with that person again the rest of your working career.
Thank God for remote working. That's all
Thank
I'll
God
say.
for it. All right. Let's listen to Myrk's track, new producer. Well, I guess not new. I just haven't seen anything from him. And I guess the first time we've heard him on this show in particular. This is called Absolve on Beat Market Volume 2, Hip Hop Instrumentals.
Arcane Mark, you dumb motherfucker.
I think I got the gist of it. I respect the artistry of putting things together. I feel like the tones of the things don't match up. Like the high pitch chipmunk voice, I don't think that I don't like the sharpness of it, and it feels like the tone of the piano keys are just off key. I don't know. I feel like the sounds need to be more in sync with each other, more harmonized. It just feels like a bunch of random sounds on the same tempo playing at the same time. And I get the vibe of it, like you can nod your head to it, but just the tones of the melodies don't mesh and don't gel well to me. It just feels like an abstract construction. And yeah, I want to like it more. I just don't agree with the tones. I'll give it a 6.5 though, because I still like everything else about it. I just disagree with the choice of the keys.
Yeah, I agree. The keys were just really loud. Like the vocal sample kind of reminded me of the Simpsons character, like you know what I mean?
Nelson.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, overall, like I'll just say I thought this was really dope. It was well put together, but I agree on the tones clashing. And in my head, it felt like an easy fix. Like it just felt like everything was so loud. If you turn down the vocal sample, the backing noises, I think if you blended those further into the actual drums, then it might work. I think if the drums are the main feature and everything else is a little bit further behind, there's a lot going on, but I think it would be a good balance and it would smooth out some of the roughness of what we're picking up on the tones. So for me, I'll give this a 7 because I feel like it's a pretty easy fix, but as is, it feels a little tough to listen to.
Word. All right. Next up, we have Stevie. First review.
Oh, shit.
They are stoked. Don't be. We're not nice. Road Trip featuring Jacob.
It's a road trip. It's a road trip. What?
Then it looks like Sully has also dropped. We were mentioning on Sunday that what's his name? Little Swiss and Noid had a little bit of conflict in the tournament going on, and Little Swiss did respond, but I think Sully decided that he was going to make a love song to Little Swiss, so that will be after this track.
I support this decision.
I don't support that decision, but I'll support it for purposes of this review show. All right, here's Stevie with Road Trip featuring Jacob.
Come on outside, let's go for a drive. Racking up time, it's time for a ride. Driving down the road, we got no guide. All good, we got nothing but time. Mama always said, stay on the grind. Let them all know how fast time flies. Staring at the sky, eating my fries. Turn up the volume, it's nothing but vibes.
Going on this road trip, hoping I don't bro sick. Cruising by the ocean, I'm sorry I'm not voting. And I
things. I'm doing me, baby, you should do the same. No matter where you are and what or lane. And if you got it, then I got it. We could tour out in the tropics, spend a couple hours staring at the things.
I see we got breeze in the atmosphere. Got my glasses on cause it's looking pretty clear. Perfect time to take a hit and then a sip of a beer. Pass the ox, Stevie playing in a Got the trays in the back in the green on stack. We got the raps from the trap and they rolling like Jack. Smoke so loud, the squad ain't know how to act. Hey yo, it's all good, the munchies all back. So let's take our time, we know it's a long drive. Keep making sure we set the vibe just right. Put your seat back and watch the stars all night. It's about to be the ride of a lifetime.
Come on outside, let's go for a drive. Racking up time, it's time for a ride. Driving down the road, we got no guide. All good, we got nothing but time. Mama always said, stay on the grind. Let them all know how fast time flies. Staring at the sky, eating my fries. Turn up the volume, it's nothing but vibes.
All right, it was Stevie with Road Trip featuring Jacob. Bird, what did you think of that?
That was nothing but vibes, baby. That was great. I'm very impressed. You never know what to expect. We pretty much just live react to whatever's thrown at us. And, this is the first time I've actually heard a song by Stevie. Great job. I think the confidence was just kind of naturally there, like in the delivery. I think, if we're going to be nitpicky and technical, I think the kind of the flow, right, you were on beat, but also like you could tell you were elongating some of the words to make sure you hit that snare on time. And then as you get more experience, I think you'll start to fill out some of those spaces in between so you don't have to elongate the words, right? Like, and just kind of fits naturally in that pocket. I thought Jacob did a great job. He had a really interesting range here. I don't think I've heard him go that high.
The boy be belting.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with that. And then he immediately went down in the lower register. Like that's that sweet spot. That low Jacob. Great job overall. Vibes all around. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I'm gonna be a little bit more of a pain in the ass about my critiques. I think you had a good presence, Stevie. It just like the flow, it felt stiff in some parts. And it was kind of what Bird was saying, is like the wording, it was elongated to kind of fit. But like, here's a good example. Let's see, where was it? Right here.
For a ride, driving down the road, we got no guide. All good, we got nothing but time.
All good, we got nothing but time. Like, it's not necessarily that you're off. It's just like there's not a lot of syllables here, so you're kind of like you're stretching it to fit the tempo. So it's more of like a writing thing.
Old school, right?
Yeah, it definitely feels like old school, where like I have 4 words, I got to fit them in this 4 bar. It's more of a writing thing and more of an experience thing. As you get more comfortable with songs, you'll figure out like what is the best amount of syllables that fits in each BPM, where it doesn't feel like I'm like forcing it to fit. But I will say you did like a very good job of like forcing things in without it being like it sounding amateurish. It just sounded more old school than it did amateurish. Like if it has like an early 90s flow kind of boom bap feel to it, like a Biz Markie kind of feel.
Yeah. I was like, is this a 65-year-old rapper?
Yeah.
No, because I met him.
You just sound old as fuck. That's all.
Yeah, it's just old as fuck. That's it.
Just old as fuck. But the only other thing that I would say is I think your vocals need to be turned up a little bit more, or the presence needs to like the EQ and the presence need to pop out a little bit more. I think that like the quality was kind of masking a whole lot of fucking reverb, which I thought didn't help your vocals shine in compared to how Jacob's shined when he's doing different ranges and different things with his voice. So yeah, no, that's exactly why you liked it, Ray. It's like your prime years of hip hop, like the golden era of the early 90s. But yeah, I would say you'll figure it out as you get more songs under your belt. I still enjoyed the track. It's a good listen. I would give it a 7, maybe 7.5 if I re-listen, and don't pay too much attention and just let it play in the background. Bars. But shout out to Stevie. Excited to see you. I think Stevie has a song dropping Friday. With I saw Michael J. White, I think it was, that was in the chat as well. Shout out to both of them.
Some say Michael J. White, the ultimate warrior, the toughest of the toughs, the one man who can literally fight while also being an action star.
The fuck does that mean?
I mean, he was teaching Kimbo Slice how to punch. Michael J. White. I know it's a little different than Michael J. White, but it's the same.
Are you on drugs, Bird?
Do you not know who Michael J. White is?
I know who Michael J. White is.
Okay. Then, all right. All right.
All right. All right. I'm just
Okay,
messing with
got
you.
it.
All right. Yeah. All right. Sully, let this be a sign that no diss track should be written on Valentine's Day. Sacrificed one of his EP beats for this. Swiss Cheese by Big Sully.
Oh, God.
They call me Big Sully. You know, like Big LL. Yeah, there is Michael J. White. Song out tomorrow at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Featuring
reputation
Stevie.
precedes you.
Look at that. And then we got Noir, Producer of the Year. Here's Swiss Cheese. A little.
Guys, what the fuck? Why are you submitting songs? I was supposed to bullshit.
Yeah, guys.
This is supposed to be about me, not about you fucks.
Bird, we'll get to you and your stupid advice in just a minute. The community wants us to listen to their stuff.
I know, I'm kidding.
Calm
I don't even
down.
give a shit. You don't need my tips. You guys have got it figured out.
Calm down.
Stevie, my score was 8.5. What did you say, Dice?
I said between a 7 and a 7.5.
Oh, so 7.25.
Sure. We can round in the middle. We can do that. Math.
We successfully mathed.
Here's Swiss Cheese.
I'ma eat you like you Swiss cheese. Holes, I can feel these. Do you feel me? Yeah, you can feel me. Like a chimney. Yeah, you not flimsy. You not flimsy. You my Swiss cheese. Nobody raps better. Nobody hugs better. Nobody loves better than Lil Swiss, baby. Nobody looks better. Nobody fucks better. Nobody sucks better than Lil Swiss, baby. I took Lil Swiss V card away. The best 30 seconds ever. I took his hand to hear him say, yeah, be my friend, eat you like you Swiss cheese. Holes, I can feel these. Do you feel me? Yeah, you can feel me. Like a chimney, yeah, you're not flimsy. You're not flimsy. You're my Swiss cheese.
All right, that was Sully with Swiss Cheese, Little Swiss Love Song. I'll just say, I feel like this had potential to be an okay song if it wasn't directed at being gay with Little Swiss. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay with Little Swiss. Just think it just got a little bit too on the nose and too corny and too cheesy, like nobody fucks better. You know, who says that? How do you know? Does Little Swiss know about this?
Sometimes you just know.
No.
Like, the way that guy raps.
He fucks good. That's crazy. It's a crazy thing to say.
Oh, hey, Nikki.
Oh, hey. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. I haven't used this in a month.
They can't see you though, so hold on.
What?
It was just me and Bert on the screen. Hold on.
Did you hear the little Swiss tribute?
I did
Sully
not.
made?
Did not.
What did you do, Dice? Looks like it's restarting.
What do you mean? I have to switch it so that I can put Nikki on.
No, you did good. Although still can't see her.
I know. I got to click buttons. Get off my.
I just want it to work. Why
Get
are
off-
you bad at this? How long have you done this for?
No
This
comment.
is
No comment.
uh
All right. There's Nikki. Sully. I think the only thing that I don't like about it is that it's a throwaway track. I think if you took it more serious and you repurposed it, I would enjoy it more. I personally am not a fan of the gimmick tracks, the Rogue Jepsen love songs. I'm not a fan of the meme tracks, I would say. They don't fit my musical palette of quality music. Like, I feel like you not taking it serious actually comes out in how it's performed and how it's executed. Whereas if you took it serious and you like, this was something that you genuinely felt like this represents me as an artist and you want to release it, then that actually, the quality of the effort that you put into it, I feel like translate into the music. So I feel like it's just slightly undermixed and the lyrics are just kind of cheesy. And for that reason, I'll give it a 5. But I feel like if you like retooled it to actually be a song, it would be more of like a 7 or an 8 track.
I think that's a good point. I feel like I've said this before where everyone's like, what? It's a meme. It's a meme. Yeah, like, but also that doesn't mean you can't try. You know what I mean? And I won't put that on Sully. I'm talking, separately here. In general, I feel like that's an excuse that we've heard before where it's like, what? It's a meme. Oh, you don't have any fucking sense of humor.
Thought this was America.
Yeah, like Lil Dicky, you don't think he tried really hard to come up with those meme songs? Like, yeah, you could just tell the difference. As far as this goes, Sully, I'm not mad at it. I think one of my favorite lines was he hugs good. I think like that was just kind of hilarious. And I think if you stuck like, again, it's a joke, so I don't know why I'm overanalyzing this, but that's what we do here. If you stuck to like more of a silly vibe than a like over the top gross, like I'm gonna come on your shoes because I love you. You know what I mean? Like I think if you stuck with the silly vibe, it would have fit the vibe more and it would have been more effective than just like he fucks good. Like that's just my opinion. From a technical perspective, I'd also say I wonder what you do with your layers. I want to know how you put those together because it feels like now that I'm thinking about it, it feels like every song you have these two loud layers that kind of clash into each other. And I'm wondering if you just double up your one vocal or if you take two or multiple and just kind of shove them in at the same volume. Feels a little clashy sometimes.
He said the song doesn't have any layers. Did you use a vocal doubler?
Yeah, what happened with that? I don't know. Like I feel like I hear maybe it's insane reverb. I don't know. Either way, fun track for fun's sake. I hope you sent it to Little Swiss and it made his Valentine's Day. Best line of the song. He hugs good. I'll give it a 6.
Yeah, he used the chorus plugin, so it's kind of like a doubling effect.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I was imagining. I was thinking you would take the main and then you just like copied it underneath and like that was how it laid. But that makes sense if it's just a plugin. It does that for you. Okay.
All right. Couple more before we get into D-Bird's advice. Here is Noir with Killer.
Killer.
Murder.
A little shy and
we offline?
Yes, we are. We're offline.
We're offline. Where? On Twitch or YouTube?
Twitch.
Oh, I hope we both. Come on.
Fucking always something.
D-Bird,
Is it when?
trivia question for you.
I know there's just some problems normally. You guys were fine till I came. I should have just stayed gone. I'm sorry.
Oh no, are we live now?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're live now.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
All right.
Stream's back. Cabs are here.
That was Noir with Killer. I don't know how I feel about this one. I feel like the one thing that I was wanting sound wise is like some really deep South 808s. Like I really wanted the bass to be filled out, and it felt like it was a little bit on the thinner side. Like the kick was super punchy, but the 808 wasn't very deep. So I don't know. It didn't grasp me the way that I wanted to like it, but I do like the arrangement of everything. Like I like the feeling of everything. I just don't like the sound of the 808s. I would give this one an unfortunate 7.
Nikki, what'd you think?
Why is it unfortunate? 7's not bad.
Well, because I think it could be. I think I would probably give it like a 9 if it just had like some Little John fucking
Hit a little harder.
deep ass
for ya?
808 on it, like that filled out the low end side.
Hmm. So I liked the drums. I liked it overall. I thought that this was good. I feel like your samples were variable enough where it caused some like a little bit more, excitement and uniqueness to it. Because that's feel like one of my comments a lot is that the sample just kind of keeps going and there's not really variation between it. But you even like changed it up and had different types of the vocal samples in there singing. But I did like the drums and then the half hits that you had in there too. And then I love dropouts always. I feel like they really make an impression in a place where, an artist can actually say something that people will remember. So I love it when producers do that. Overall, I like it. I feel like it overall kind of could have been a little bit more, I guess, like sparkly, like maybe not hit harder drums, but just maybe I feel like it was just all kind of was a little bit more, the energy could have been brought out more, I guess. Just a little bit, but I'm at an 8 for it. I think that it was good.
Look, I don't mean to be a dick here, but I didn't like it. And subjectively, like I think it's all put together well. Like I couldn't say do this, do that. Like this is wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. I just didn't like the sounds. The woo. Like it kind of felt like a really lame person trying to be funny about ghosts. Like you're on a ghost tour, you're in public, and you like make it down to the basement. Yeah. See, that's what a funny, cool person does. A non-funny, lame person would be like, woo. And that felt like it just happened to me the whole time. So maybe this is a personal, trauma somewhere locked in my brain. But I give it a subjective 6.
Cryptic asks, is there such thing as a fortunate 7? Yeah, when a song sucks, but I recognize that there's like talent in it. Like Fat Beanie usually gets a fortunate 7 out of me because I'm like, I hate your beats. I don't like the song, but you did a good job. And then there's unfortunate 7s where I'm like, this could be better, but I don't like a couple aspects. So yeah, both ends of the spectrum. Both things can be true.
My girlfriend called me a fortunate 7.
Lucky you.
I know, just rub it in, right?
Pause.
You're alone.
Ouch. that hurts my thug nugget. All right.
What is that from? Was that like you guys drew something, Jackbox?
I just found it on the internet. I don't know. I found I think the lore was Smoke and Latte would be like just grumpy on the server. And so I found like a caricature to represent.
Grumpy.
She's grumpy sometimes. So
Grumpy.
I found like a caricature of a chicken nugget with a bandana and some shades on. I'm like, this is you. You're fucking spicy nugget. You're just running around yelling at people for no reason.
They're like her favorite.
And she embraced it. Yeah, it went along with her Wendy's enjoyment of spicy nuggets. So I'm like, yeah,
she loves it.
you're thug nugget. And now it's on a hoodie.
Thug nugget.
All right.
Yeah,
Last track. Oh fuck! These guys keep posting music.
Yeah, maybe we do the D-Bird advice some other time.
You guys don't want D-Bird's advice, is what I'm hearing.
I mean, I'll stick around if people care. Fuck it.
All right.
You know what? Let's just keep it rocking.
All right. Here's Cryptic's song. He says he wants to try his hand at singing, which I doubt, based on the following comment. But let's listen.
Start to make up your bed. Got the ache in your head till you're taking your meds. Brush your teeth and you're breathing and start feeling fresh. From the weekend, your weekend, you need to reset. Then you get in your car, start up the engine and let it defrost. Sit in the cold all alone with your thoughts and take a deep breath before you're taking off. Grab a glass of Coke and that Patron. I got some matches out. It won't be long before I cave in and I light the bong out. I can't stay strong. I'd rather live with my regrets than go to bed, wake up and do it all again. Ain't been good for a while. Put a fake smile on my face. Stay inside, get high, and I don't think I'll ever change. Ain't been good for a while.
All right, that was Cryptic Song by Cryptic Mitch and JCC.
That was the dopest shit I've ever heard. I'm sorry. I can't help it. That was so fucking good. Like, I'm turning on my other computer here, if you must know, just so I can download that shit. I need it. I need it now. That's a 10. It's a 10. Obviously, JCC his voice cannot be paralleled. But the combination of JCC and Mitch, wow, weewa. 10.
Nikki, what'd you think?
I thought that was great. Hi, Mike Phantom. That was weird.
I
Where is
don't
that
know
from? Kick?
I don't know how Mike Phantom decided to just go comment on Kick because we're not even. I didn't turn Kick on. But
That's
hey,
why I'm confused. But hey,
Shout out Mike Phantom.
if you can't see the screen, he was just coming by to say hi and spread positivity, and I love that. But anyways, I thought this was really good, JCC. Like shit, I got that song releasing with you freaking in like 2 days. Like I might need to get another song with you. This is good. I think that I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I really liked your different melodies. I liked your words. I'm like, yeah, I do that. This is relatable as fuck, which is always good. But you have really good vocal quality, obviously. You have a good consistent tone throughout the song. You have good breath control that gives this nice emotional layering. So I like it overall. I don't know what I would change. I don't think I'd change anything, but I really just don't want to give Cryptic Mitch a 10.
Shots fired.
well, I'll be the bad person here. I like the song.
Do it again.
I like the song. I think the song itself is fine, and this may be more of like a subjective like gripe, but it just feels like the vocals are very sharp and thin on this. I wonder, but I also know that JCC's voice just sounds like that, but I don't know if there's a way to like add some body because the beat doesn't have strong kicks itself, so it just feels thin on top of a thin instrumental. So I don't know if there's a way to like make it feel fuller. Not that Cryptic Mitch did a bad job with the mix. I just feel like the vocals feel very, very narrow on a very lacking low end beat. So, and it like I said, it could just be a personal preference, but it just feels super thin and narrow and sharp in my ears. And I would try to fill up the vocals, but at the same time, everybody else seems to love it, so fuck me, I guess. But I would give it a 9.
That's why I'm like, I have to listen to it again. I feel like it should be a 10, but I'm like, I don't know. So I'm just going to blame it on it being Cryptic.
Is it a fortunate 9? Yeah, it's a fortunate 9. I wanted to give it like
I'll give it a fortunate 10. How about that? I'll give mine a fortunate 10.
I wanted to give it an 8 or 8.5, but I'll give it a fortunate 9.
You know what? Say it with your fucking chest. If you want an 8 or an 8.5, do that. I am a 10 all the way. That shit's so fire, and I downloaded it right now. Sorry.
Right, since Bird wants to press me on the issue, it's an 8. Fuck it. Fuck you, JCC.
It's like 7. It's a fucking 6.
Yeah,
Shit.
fuck it.
Want me to keep dropping it? All
No,
right.
I think that was good. I was just fucking with you, Cryptic. No beef, all love. I ain't got time for beef.
I guess let's play Sully's 30-second thing. If there's any interest in it, tried re-recording the Swiss cheese hook with some actual lyrics, kind of low energy.
Gave me hopes that you miss me, oh that you miss me. When you kiss me, oh when you burn my lips like you kimchi, like you burn my lips like you kimchi.
Lyrically, I don't know if it makes sense, but I think it sounds infinitely better than the gay love song that you made to Little Swiss earlier. I would rather listen to this than that.
It sounds better, but also I feel like if you did the same shit, like it might sound a little bit better, but it kind of had some of the same problems with the clashing layers. I'm like, maybe don't do that.
Bird doesn't
I
like the
it
chorus
better, though.
effect.
I don't like the chorus effect. But I do like this better. I will also say, like, it's such a specific visual on my lips like kimchi. I'm just picturing you being a very messy eater. He's just like gross.
On my lips like kimchi. I got to think about that one. But yeah, all right, whatever. We still want to do the D-Bird advice chat.
Well, Nikki didn't say anything about kimchi.
Well, Nikki didn't hear the whole. I mean, unless he wants.
I thought that you were pausing it to give him advice on something, and you were going to continue playing the song until I.
No, that's just like that's
29
the hook
seconds.
from a song that we played earlier before you joined.
Oh, the lyrics are "burn my lips like kimchi."
Really? Hold on.
Gave me hopes that you miss me, oh that you miss me. When you kiss me, oh when you burn my lips like you kimchi, like you.
It's hard to make out. The burn is very quick, so it's hard to make out that you said burn.
I hear it now, but I'm listening for it.
Ben.
That still feels like a very specific visual, and it feels like you're bad at chopsticks.
Well, it feels like you got weak lips. A lot of kimchi isn't even spicy. Get some regular kimchi, bro. Why are you getting the spicy shit?
Oh, that reminded me. I have like Korean beef that's been thawing for like the last 6 hours. It's like frozen for 2 years. Yeah, I
It'll be
forgot
fine.
about it until just now.
Well, we know what you're eating tonight.
Hmm.
If you remember.
Probably won't. Kimchi.
I don't think that they're corny lyrics. I just think that the visual needs to be clear upon first listen.
Yeah, and like, look, take this for what it is, which is, I think you have a good melody here for the beat. We're just kind of spitballing, like, you don't like the lyrics? Cool. I mean, come up with another lyric, right? We've got time, you know? Yeah. Good
right.
melody, good start.
We do some D-Bird advice before we get out of here.
I'd do it. I can give advice. Why not?
All right.
Should we give? So my advice is generally not to be taken at face value. Should we do a yin and yang? So I'm like, you know, my version of advice, and then Nikki gives her thoughts as well.
Male perspective, female perspective.
A 2-for-1.
We don't want to answer any questions I posted in there, though.
Well,
that was just.
I mean, I have an idea for that too. You give your thoughts on what you think I'm gonna say, and then I'll give you my advice anyways.
Oh God.
This is all old stuff anyways, but okay, we're getting to it. Each one.
All right. Well, welcome to the segment of the show called I Need D-Bird's Advice. Featuring
D-Bird's Advice Show.
No, we don't have a jingle.
The
for
advice god himself. David and Buster's.
David and Buster's.
I can't remember what I asked either. It was some dumb shit, though, I'm sure.
All right. So in this section of the show, looks like 2 months ago, D-Bird said, hey, you guys need some advice? Drop them here. I'll give you some advice. Life happened. D-Bird forgot about y'all, but I reminded him, hey, you got some loyal fans out here who are really itching for some life guidance, not to be taken seriously. So let's knock this one out so you can do another one soon. So we're going to go through the questions that were left and then get some answers from D-Bird and also from Nikki Joe. The first question, D-Bird, how do I make my first million?
This one's easy. So really, you gotta find your Ocean's 12 gang, right? You gotta find a George Clooney, a Brad Pitt, a small Asian man who can fit inside of a safe, right? And you gotta have an insider working at a casino. Now, this is not advice to do a crime. I'm saying you get all of those people together, you go in with intentions to do a heist, and then you all collectively pool your money into one big pile, put it all on black, all your life savings, and then let Jesus take the wheel. If you are a true believer, he will not let you down, and you will all come back millionaires. Done. Easy. Nikki, what'd you think?
What do I think?
How's
you
Rob
make
gonna
your
make his
first million by You have to give away 2 million first.
What?
So start in the hole by 2 million.
No, at
Okay.
least half though. Whatever you give out, you would have to give out probably $400,000 altruistically, and it'll come to you.
There you go.
But you have to feel in your heart that you are already a millionaire,
good
and then you have
advice.
to align. Jump into the timeline. It's a solar eclipse portal right now until March 3rd.
Quick
I
reminder.
said today, I'm living my most abundant timeline. What did I say that 2 weeks ago? I had gotten that car accident and shit. I walked out of the car dealership with a brand new car, with no money
Boom.
down, with nothing.
So
No
that proves it
difference
right
in
there.
feeling.
So the
I'm
answer
saying,
is
I'm abundant as fuck right now.
gamble or debt.
Just jump into a new timeline.
There you go.
Just want to remind everybody listening that this advice is not to be taken serious as we move on to the next question.
All right.
Hey man.
D Bird, how do
Live
I
it.
get
Don't-
Rogue Jepsen's future wife to leave him for me?
Oh, this is easy. You go in under the guise of, oh, like I'm a good friend from the States, bruv. Like, oh, oi, bruv, let me meet your, love of your life. And then once she gets on, the FaceTime Zoom call, because you guys do that all the time, that's when you play Orange Paint. Specifically, that Woke Up This Morning song or whatever. That one, universal banger. And she's like, oh, oi, and just slips right off the couch into a plane and then right onto your lap. That's how it works.
See, mine is the same exact thing, except for instead of that, I listen to We Going Up on Orange Paint.
So basically, play Rogue Jepsen's wife a song from Orange Paint, and she'll immediately be like, "PP too small.
Done.
I'm leaving."
Yep, gone.
All right, fair enough.
When I love when Jake was like, oh,
Question.
oh.
D Bird, how do I
hold on.
meet and marry a racist woman so she won't leave me for die?
What the fuck?
So I don't know if the IP laws transfer over, but I've got the app for you. It's called Farmers Only. Farmers Only, the app. Obviously, in order to farm, you must have a rich culture of racism.
You'll be
it
over
helps
in
the
Oregon,
potatoes
right?
grow. Yeah, it helps with the crops and the pests to not eat them. If she has a firm, steady diet of racism, you go out to the cornfields and then just whisper the N-word into the ear of corn, and next thing you know, you got a full field. So, date a farmer.
A firm, steady diet of racism is crazy.
I just shared this on my Facebook for people to come here. So I almost hope that they didn't come in.
Nikki,
at that
where
point.
would Rogue Jepsen meet a racist woman? Which state?
I mean, he could probably go online on Facebook and see anybody that's supporting all the shit going on right now. But hey, what do I know?
All right, Rogue. Facebook.
All right.
Facebook Marketplace.
Follow-up question. How do
Hmm.
I gaslight a woman into loving me and never leaving?
What the fuck, bro?
Tell them you're paradise, and then send
You
them a link to
basically
Orange
want-
Paint.
Nikki? How do you gaslight a woman?
You love Bomber.
There you go, Rogue. Love bomb.
Yeah, say I love you way too
Don't even
early
look
and
at
way
it.
too often.
Don't do that, Rogue. I will be so mad at you if you did that to somebody.
Question
never thought-
from Walnut. Haven't heard from him in a while. D Bird, how do I rig the system and steal women's rights?
Well,
What
first you
the
have to be
fuck?
in a position of power, which, judging from the fact your name's Walnut, I'm guessing you're not. But I would say, join a country club, maybe get good at golf. So as you're clucking those, white balls into the field, whatever golfers say, I don't know, I'm not a golfer. You can hobnob it with the rest of, the pedophiles that visited Epstein Island. That's how. Get in tight with the elites via golf clubs in Florida. And then make sure that they believe you love fucking kids as much as they do, and then that's where you can start to change policy.
Nikki, how do we steal women's rights from women?
Well, I think that you walk over and to the highest mountain that you can find, and I'm gonna stop there.
Walk to the highest
Maybe
mountain
fall.
you can find. Women's rights are on mountains. That's Nikki's
Yeah.
input.
Yeah.
Yodelay-hoo.
All right. Question from the Fallen Dove. Why am I constantly tired even when I sleep a lot? Why have I lost so much motivation and the love for music I had? And why am I more depressed recently? I've scheduled an appointment to switch out hire my depression medication because it hasn't been working. What should I do in the meantime? Anything to keep myself busy and focused. Probably a little bit too late on this advice because it's been 2 months, but what would you say?
Yeah, sorry for leaving you hanging, Dove. Clearly, I needed to get to this earlier.
Fuck.
But the answer is that's just called being old. That's called getting older, my friend. And the only way to counteract getting older is via ghost energy. Make sure to be always slamming ghost energies and C4s. Boom, boom, boom. And before you know it, oh, I'm alert. Oh, I can taste my blood. Oh, I can hear what you're thinking. It's a beautiful thing. The radioactive powers of C4. That's what I'd recommend. There's no way that you're going to be tired after that.
Nikki, how do you stop being tired all the time?
I go and do sun salutations.
Sun salutations?
Is that where
Yeah,
you like tan your
energizing.
butthole?
No, but you do downward dog, so it's kind of if you're naked, it would tan your butthole, I guess, if you're facing the sun. But normally, well, if your butt's facing the sun, normally you're face down.
Don't people usually bleach their buttholes, not tan it?
I don't know.
I've heard of both.
You've heard of both?
Yeah, I've splashed bleach in a butthole or two before.
Get enough sleep all at one time, not at sporadic times.
Nikki, how many women do you know? What percentage would you say bleach their buttholes?
I have never heard one of my friends say, "I'm gonna go get my butthole bleached today." So I don't know.
Maybe you should do a survey.
All of my girlfriends are basically inside of the server. So do any of you guys bleach your buttholes?
There you go.
But
we deserve an answer.
healthy. Like what? I don't know. I don't know.
It's
nothing
for
about it.
aesthetics, you know, so that way your butt matches the rest of your skin. little stain, you know, get rid of that with some bleach.
I heard if you put bleach in your butthole, it protects you from COVID. Allegedly, I don't know. Allegedly.
Thank you, Stevie. Not sure I needed the second comment, but thank you for acknowledging a numerical value.
There you go.
JCC asked, D Bird, can you teach me how to Dougie? I'm a visual learner.
Hi, I'm Doug. I go by Douglas. Oh, the weather out here is frightful. That's it.
Nikki, can you teach JCC how to Dougie? He's a visual learner. You got to do something visual.
Like this. There you go.
All right, there you go, JCC.
I'm not doing it. I'm not getting up. I'm not doing it. But yeah, no.
Follow up to that, Catalyst asked, been wanting to learn how to do the old viral dance move called the jerk with a little cat daddy action as well.
What the fuck is that?
I'm a jerk. Get in your room, son. Stop playing video games. And meow. I'm a father. I'm a cat with responsibilities.
I'm a cat with responsibilities. What cat do you know has responsibilities?
All of them. They're tasked with making my life a living hell.
All right, this question is obviously edited. Why will Dice be wearing a white nugget hoodie with black do-rag? Nikki J with a coat with a black shirt. You wearing a black last mixtape shirt with a black cat. Why would we be wearing these outfits that we're wearing tonight, basically?
A fucking comment from the past that is the future? Why indeed?
Why
I
indeed?
think we were all fated. I think Nikki said it best that this is in our era of abundance. And that's why we are where we're at.
All right, we'll
Wearing
just
what
jump
we're
to the
wearing.
next one then. Casper states and then asks, D Bird, I'm semi-famous now and in a band with hundreds of thousands of monthly listeners. How do I control the income from these shows? Side note, do you want to be my accountant?
Ooh, good question. I would have said yes, but somebody didn't let me know they were coming to Portland. And yeah, turns out I don't even know what a number is. So you wouldn't want me to do your accounting anyways. But I do know how to handle thousands, hundreds of thousands of monthly listeners. You switch genres. I think that's the best move for you guys right now is now that you're known for, you know, kind of screamo, postmodern, hardcore, whatever you want to pretentiously call it, go full country and then join forces with Kid Rock. It's the only way to make real money and, you know, enforce some of those policies that we talked about earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Nikki, how do you handle hundreds of thousands of monthly listeners and handle the income from the shows?
You ignore it.
Good Lord. All right, there you go. All right, getting into some meat and potatoes here. D Bird, how can you tell when a guy is really actually into you?
I'm just trying to think, just delete.
Usually it's when they start stroking my arm and buy me a drink at the bar. And I'm like, and then, you know, I run and go tell the adults. I say I've been, you know, accosted. It's never happened, but that's how I'd imagine it going down.
You never had a guy come on to you?
No, I think I have just a normal face. I think I'm generally attractive, but also I'm not like I want to put my boner in your butt hot. I think.
Do better, D Bird. Do better.
I know.
Fuck.
I mean, I'm
What is
trying.
who is
I
it
wear
about to
my
put
hat.
boner-
I wear my hat forwards like a gentleman.
I think that's
who
part of
would
the
be-
problem.
Who on the server would be? I want to put my boner in your butt hot.
I don't know. I guess
What?
you'll. Yeah. I mean,
He said, "I'm not." I want
maybe
to
I'm
put
just
your
being
boner-
modest. Maybe I am that. I don't know. Silly.
Nikki, how do you? Should I ask this like as a guy or as a girl?
How do you think?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Yeah. How do you think a guy tells you when you're really into you?
Nikki, how can you tell when a guy is into you, besides pulling out his cock?
When he texts me every day.
When he texts you every day? That guy's bored.
Talk about yeah. Get some hobbies, guy.
That's why I asked.
All right.
Well, Nikki, all right, let's ask the reverse though. How can
Do things with people.
well, let's ask the reverse though. How can guys tell when a girl is actually into them?
When she texts him every day.
Fucking blocked.
Blocked. Okay. I don't know, when she's probably sending you her boobies.
Yeah, I've never been able to tell a girl is like into me until their throat's full of my cock. So that's usually when I can tell.
Good Lord. All right.
This is a children's show.
When she lets you-
delete that from the record.
D Bird, been offered to join a band. Do I do it?
I didn't do it.
Spoilers, Nikki. I'm trying to give advice here.
Yeah, calm down.
Well, now that I know the outcome, I was gonna say yes because
I ignored
you
it.
know. I guess the question would be, Nikki, now that you're here, what kind of band is it? What kind of?
It's 3 girls and a guy.
Ooh.
And they like do rock. They like sing like
Six
cranberry
titties.
type shit and stuff. But I listened to some of their stuff and I gotta hear them live. I don't know. I just stopped responding.
I think you and Casper should join forces. I think that's the only band I'd say yes to. Join Casper's band, Holy Water, on tour now, coming to a public restroom near you.
Shout out
Coming to
Casper.
Michigan?
Casper, are y'all coming to Michigan? He's in the YouTube chat right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Where's Casper from?
he's from Ghostland.
Haunted.
Uh, while we await
Back up.
Casper's confirmation of his tour schedule, D Bird, what is mooning?
Well, that's where when you've been bitten by a werewolf on the 30th of the month, you grow hair and fingernails, and then you ravage a fucking sheep of your next door neighbor. You wake up in the morning and you're all naked and you're confused. You're like, I don't know what happened. Your neighbor says, hey, what's up? Have you seen any like wolves around here? You say no. And then you go about your business until the next month. Mooning.
Nikki, what is mooning?
It is like when the moon is out and you go out and you lay out in it and you take in all the moon, like when you suntan and you drink your moon water.
It's the
And
opposite
charge your-
of bleaching your asshole.
You charge your crystals.
Yeah.
Wait. The moon
You lay
doesn't.
face down.
You charge your crystals with moonlight?
Yeah.
You mean sunlight, because it's just the sun reflecting off the moon.
Moonlight and moon water.
What is moon water?
When you leave it underneath the moon.
All right, I'm
In the
moving on
full
to the next question.
Typically distilled in Kentucky. I think it's fruit based.
Moonshine. Gotcha. D
People buy
Bird.
it.
My friend stepped in dog poop. Do I deny him entry
No.
to my house, or do I make him clean it off his shoe and then deny him entry to my house anyway, just to be a cunt?
I think you make him eat it. I think you say, if you want entry into Lord Jepson's lair, I need to see you eat some dookie. I need you to see a lick up and down that shoe. If he does it, you'll know that you shouldn't be friends with this man anymore. If they don't do it, then you can also have that choice and say, well, you thought about it. One for flinching.
Nikki, your friend steps in dog poop. You let him in, or do you make him clean it off and then kick him out?
I mean, he's not coming in my house with shit on his shoe. Like, you're leaving your shoe outside, and then you can use the hose
Shout out to the host.
and wipe.
Love hose.
All right.
There's a hose there.
Do you think my fingering is good here?
That's the classic
Speaking of
all
fingering.
down key, right? Yeah, that chord where you press all of them down at the same time. For sure. I will say it looks like you have some Cheeto dust under your fingernails, Sir Jepson.
It's very orange fingers.
This is the orangest fingers I've ever seen. They match that fucking pedal at the bottom. So yeah, I'd say that artistically spot on, and it makes me want to eat a bag of Cheetos.
Nikki, how do you feel about this fingering?
It looks appropriate.
Fair enough. All right. Looks like more questions.
I usually play my rock band guitar with a fist. I fist my guitar. That's just me.
I just started trying to learn how to play ukulele. That fingering is hard. And then I learned ocarina. That was really hard too.
D Bird, I am meeting a hot girl on May 2nd at Comic Con. How do I maximize my chances of not getting a boner?
I think you got to tape. It's the only way to do it. Because I've been to Comic Cons before, brother. It's hard out there. It is everywhere. So really what you need to be doing here is duct tape from shaft to upper butthole. Shaft, actually, like just the crease in between. That'll hold you in. That should do it. That's my advice.
Nikki, how does a young man not get a boner at Comic Con?
Jerk off for 24 hours straight before you go.
Man will
And
be in the
then,
hospital. He won't even make it to Comic Con.
Right. He can get a boner if he doesn't go. And then or when you go, wear like some compression pants, like leggings, like my shorts I'm wearing.
Is that what helps women not get boners? The compression pants?
Yeah, well, your lady wouldn't.
I think the other way to go about it is make it part of your costume. Like pretend it's like
you could be the guy from Katamari, the big ruler guy who has a big fucking bulging dick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
D Bird. A friend vomited into my car last weekend from drinking. He didn't apologize. I cleaned it off for 6 hours because I went into places where I had to remove the whole seating. Am I justified to ban them from ever entering my car/home, although it may have been an accident? He needs to control his drinking habits, right?
Look, I've cut people off for less. Fuck that guy. Also, I don't know if they have Ubers over in Germany or whatever, but Uber drivers, they charge like $500 for that. It's like written in the contract or whatever. Like you go there, you puke in an Uber driver car after drinking too much. Yeah, it's like $500. So I think you need to come up with a number that you're like, okay, I'm going to stop being mad at him if they pay me this amount of money, and then insist upon it.
Blackmail. Love
the
it.
threat of violence. Yeah.
Blackmail and violence. Nikki, what would you do if your friend vomited in your car? You letting them back in, or are you banning them for life?
I mean, I've had people puke in my car, and I've puked in people's cars.
So you're his friend.
Times.
So pay it forward.
No, I just make them clean it up, and like first of all, I'm worried about them over anything. So.
Oh God, you're worried about
What?
them? They're fine.
I've puked all over hundreds of people at a football game before.
Well, let me ask this question. Let me ask a modifier. Have you ever watched somebody puke, or somebody puked and they're not fine, other than like a drug overdose? Exactly. So they're fine. Pay up, sucker. You'll get the fuck out of the car.
Joked on it, but that's about it.
Puking is not a sign of near death in 2026. If this was 1700, sure, somebody's throwing up. Oh my God, what is that? I've never seen that before. Crazy, right? But 2026, we've seen people puke before. You're fine. Get up, sucker. Get out of my car.
One of the worst nights of my life.
I put the Katamari bulge and lounge and brought someone in.
I'm not sure if this question is for D Bird or in response to Sully, but do you think rocking up in jeans would impress a woman?
No.
What does that mean?
I don't think women can be impressed by anything other than good personality.
Are you Googling rocking up?
No.
No, not money, JCC.
No typing.
That's stereotypical. That's false. During Black History Month, really, we're gonna be stereotypical about women? Get the fuck out. Get out.
How are the two related?
Oh, there's no black women? What are we talking about here? Oh, black women don't exist?
You're
Where are
right.
you coming
My
from,
bad.
Dice?
Not on our server, they don't.
Not anymore.
All right. Well, oh wait. Are you guys just stop fucking talking to yourselves in the D Bird advice chat. This is not for you guys to have a discussion.
I'm on there for 2 months. What do you expect? They're fucking heathens. I love y'all though.
Just talking the Twitch chat. You fucking asking each other questions in D Bird's advice chat. You dumbasses. All right.
To hide your phone, or don't you guys flip it up in like your waistband, like in your like sweatpants waistband, and like tie it?
Are you seeking D Bird's advice?
I'm asking. Isn't that something that men do? Oh, you guys are still just talking.
Who? What man?
She's asking, where do you put your penis when it is bricked up in an inappropriate situation?
Inside
Don't you tie it
of
up?
a mailbox. Always.
Mailbox spiders will not appreciate that.
From the legend himself, D God. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, has it ever happened? I don't think so. I think the better option is make it into a Comic-Con costume and pretending it's like Alien, right? You're like, oh, the alien is popping out. And you like have a little hole in your shorts with like pretend blood around it. I think that's the move.
All right, shutting down D Bird advice. The last question.
So
D-Bird, what cologne should I wear?
Ooh, Cool Water all day. It was the only one I know. I look, all reality, I would say fucking cologne. What are you, fucking 80? What are you, 80 years old in the fucking old person home?
Just go with the regular man scent.
Yeah, I think you should. Well, I guess it depends on who's asking, right? If this was Sully asking, I'd be like, oh, you should definitely just dump a bowl of curry over your head and then, you know, go streaking in the woods to find your mate, you wild man, you. For Rogue, I think you need something a little bit classier, right? I think Rogue, I would say maybe a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Pour it down the front of your shirt and then just be like, oi, I'm so wet. And I think that will attract his ideal mate.
Nikki, do girls care about cologne?
I mean, we care if you stink. Like, I don't really care about cologne, but if I smell a good smelling cologne, I'm like, you smell good.
Which would you prefer, like a natural man aroma of manliness or a nice sweet cologne?
That depends on what mood you catch me in, I guess.
Have you ever smelled like a man's pheromones and been like, ah, so hot?
Most of the men I've been with have stunk.
Oh God! All right, let's get out of here.
I got to admit, I got to say, you know, just because this is the topic we're talking about, it was like My Strange Addiction. Oops, I watched trash TV. One of them was like, I'm addicted to like wiping my pussy with my hand and then putting it on my body so men smell my natural scent. He called it something different, like pheromones or whatever, but I was like, wait, what?
What would you do if you went to like give a girl a hug and you smelled her pussy?
What does it smell like? I feel like that's an appropriate question, right?
Yeah, like, is it Baja Blast? Because if yes, then I'm in.
Yeah, if it's Mountain Dew, give me a cup of that.
yeah, drink that right up.
All right. That was D-Bird's advice. I don't know when D-Bird will do it again, but he'll check his calendar. Maybe we'll do it, you know, infrequently on the subscriber show. Maybe it might still be random Tuesday. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But if you need some,
I'll just say the reason it took so long is like, cat daddy, dance moves. I thought I was solving real problems here for you guys. So we can open it up again if you guys have some, you know, questions.
you thought the fuck wrong. You were horribly off on your D-Bird advice radar. But if you guys want advice, we'll open that back up in the near future. In the meantime, round 3 of the Square Up tournament is underway. We got some cool matchups, should be interesting. Passive versus Broken Twins, Little Swiss versus Waterboy, Catalyst versus JCC, and Birdcage versus Trev. Hopefully all the conflict has died down and we just get some good songs, but we'll see what happens.
We have conflict. We always have conflict in competitions. So it's like, oh, I'm glad I missed out in time because you don't want to deal with
We
it.
never have any conflicts in any of our competitions. All of them run smoothly and without discourse. So tune in on Friday. As I'm sure some tracks will start rolling in tomorrow and Friday, but it seems like these guys are all waiting to the last minute to see what the competition does. But, you know, should be interesting. And then we'll be back, me and Bird, on Sunday to listen to some more tracks from the Free Queue. So if you got some music you want us to listen to bright and early on Sunday while we're half awake and grumpy, drop it in the Sunday channel. And until then, we're getting out of here. Appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. Sorry Twitch died, but fuck it.
What'd you say, Nikki?
What?
I said my album comes out Friday. Pre-save it. It's got JCC on it, Stevie on it, everybody. Not everybody.
You
there
should
are
probably
kids, so
share a pre-save link in the lounge or somewhere.
okay, I already got one. It's
Yeah.
been shared on my Facebook. Yeah, it's got Jacob on it and Stevie and Gray Baby and JCC, a little bit of the community.
There it is.
All right.
And
so
Rogue.
All the homies.
see you guys on the flip side.